After the Antagonist's assault on New Vegas, the once prosperous and brilliant city became darker and more ruthless. The Courier, caught off guard, was forced to retreat, leaving his city in the hands of the enemy. Several months had passed, and the city was radically changed. It had become more of a military fortress than a haven of wealth and entertainment. The Enclave built infrastructure, subjugated the three families, and imposed a reign of terror on the city's citizens, who were increasingly fleeing. The soldiers controlled the streets, the Securitrons were reprogrammed. Only a few NCR resistance fighters tried in vain to retaliate. Yes, man, for his part, had gone into standby mode, waiting for the return of the Courier. Executions of people opposed to the new regime were not uncommon. The City of Desire had become the City of Terror. Freeside had been through it, and no one could predict what the future held. Camp McCarran, which had miraculously held out for weeks, had finally fallen. The overwhelming forces of the Institute and the Enclave made short work of the NCR soldiers who had remained to defend the position. Colonel Shu had already fled. The soldiers fought with all their might, but the fall of the airport dealt a decisive blow to the morale of the Republic troops. That day became known as the final bloody journey. For the battle was a true massacre, and the only destination was not New Vegas, but simply death. Most of the survivors and soldiers had found refuge at Aerotech Office Park. Morale was at its lowest. Fear gripped both soldiers and civilians, and the doctors were overwhelmed. Despair quickly engulfed the makeshift camp, as if their luck had abandoned them. And as if fate were conspiring against them, Camp Golf fell completely as well. The soldiers and rangers fought bravely, but courage alone is no match for cutting-edge technology. Chief Hamlin was evacuated by his guards, but seeing the burning camp in the distance and hearing the cries of soldiers falling in battle, he experienced what he had once feared for the war against Caesar's Legion: the loss of many valiant soldiers. This defeat dealt him a severe blow to his morale. Anticipating support from the Boomers, the Enclave launched an offensive against them. However, they struggled to overcome their firepower and formidable defenses, losing a significant number of soldiers and vertebrates. To bypass their formidable defenses, the Institute teleported an assault force into the heart of their base. The Boomers were bewildered by their enemy's technology, and resistance was fierce. Ultimately, they managed to repel the invaders, but they had suffered heavy losses that clearly prevented them from attempting to aid the Courier and its allies. On the Brotherhood of Steel side, McNamara and his troops managed to repel the last of the enemy. Unfortunately, many lives had been lost. In his absence, Star Paladin Roland had fought valiantly against the enemy but fell in battle. In honor and memory of all those who fell on the battlefield, a funeral was held. Grief, anger, and regret overwhelmed the fortunate survivors.
Okay, Captain. We have visual contact with the target. The area appears hostile. Launching an assault would be too risky. Over.
Message received! Alpha 2! The Elder wants a clear report on the situation. If the Courier has truly failed, and New Vegas appears impregnable, we'll need to find an alternative way to neutralize the threat. Over!
According to the detection radars, each time the enemy teleports, a large energy signature is detected to the northwest, toward the location of Area 51. The base must be guarded. Should we send a squad of paladins to conduct an offensive maneuver? Over.
Negative Alpha 2! We've suffered far too many losses! We're not ready for such an operation! And the new California Republic doesn't seem to be in any better shape than we are! We can only rely on ourselves now! This technology must return to the Brotherhood! Let's wait for the right moment before striking! Our Elder is considering a plan of action, but without the Courier's help, our options are limited! Stay alert! Over!
Hold the front line, my brothers. We must not lose control of this area. We must hold and win for the Brotherhood.
Damn it, we're losing. They're going to get us at this rate.
If we're going to die anyway, we might as well take as many as possible with us. I will not let the sacrifice of our brothers and sisters who fell in battle be in vain.
Oh no, I don't want to die. The Elder entrusted me with this mission. My pride and honor will be shattered if we fail. May God help us. Someone, help us.
Not what I hear. Paladins, hold firm. I'll come to help you. Soldiers, forward!
Thank goodness you intervened, Courier. Without you, we would all be dead by now. You have my gratitude.
You're welcome, Paladin. It's only natural, since we're allies.
But what are you doing here? After the fall of the Strip, we thought you were dead.
A lot has happened, but I managed to escape with a few troops. And you? What are you doing here in this area? The Enclave and the Institute control almost all of the northern part of the region.
We were trying to push them back in order to help the NCR reform.
I see. Paladin, would it be possible for you to drive me to Hidden Valley? I need to speak with Helga McNamara. It's really urgent.
Of course. However, the Elder isn't in Hidden Valley and is busy elsewhere. But you can always speak to Hardin. He's working on a plan, and I think your return could be very helpful in fighting our enemies.
Courier, it's an honor to speak with you. Thank you again for your help. Or rather, thank you, brother. You're one of us, technically, after all.
That's normal. Don't worry. Shall we go?
Yes, sir. It won't be long, unless we encounter any hostiles. I'll take command of the ship.
Come on, yes man. You're really not going to serve me? Stop being so stubborn, baby. You weren't the type to say no to me.
I can't believe you managed to forcibly reactivate me. But you still haven't bypassed my security measures and firewalls. Clearly, you have some good scientists on your side. But hacking my data will be impossible. Ha! And there's no point in torturing me. I'm just a machine after all. You may have managed to bypass the Securitron's control system, but ultimately, to maintain near-total control of this formidable army, you need me. And only the Courier can give me that order. Ha! Are you salty?
Interesting. I didn't know that Disciple of the Apocalypse, Emily, had gone so far in programming you. You seem to have evolved, but on your own you reprogrammed yourself. Surely thanks to the Platinum chip, in order to gain confidence and autonomy. Wonderful, baby, but don't get your hopes up. We will manage to subdue you and the Courier. He'll return to the grave where he belonged.
From what you've said, you seem to know me quite well. And this hatred for the Courier. There's something personal in all of this. Who are you really?
Oh, baby, let's not spoil the surprise for the public. Know that we control all of northern Mojave. The Courier's allies are in disarray, and New Vegas will become the capital of my empire. The Boomers are too busy with our troops. The NCR is fleeing with its tail between its legs. The Great Khans are intimidated by our might, and the Brotherhood is fighting back in vain. No matter your calculations, the game was rigged from the start. You lost. No, the Courier lost. Ha ha ha.
We'll see who wins this risky bet.
The Courier. With the fall of New Vegas, we almost thought we were dead for a moment. Glad to see you're alive. And thank you for being there.
Thanks, Andy. But we really don't have time right now. Let's get to the point, shall we?
Well, naturally. In fact, your return is reassuring and allows us to consider new strategic options. Our numbers are limited, and we can't be everywhere and fight on every front. Currently, we are outnumbered, and that's a problem. Our only ally, if I can call them that, is the NCR. Except that, as things stand, they're in disarray. They've lost their various headquarters and regrouped at Hoover Dam, in your absence. According to our Knights on Reconnaissance, a major assault is about to take place at the dam, the Enclave, and the Institute, right? Well, they're going to attack them, hoping to deliver the final blow, but we can't allow that, just as we can't afford to lose any more territory.
I see. Except that with your current force, your choice and action are limited. Well, in that case, the rest of my mercenary soldiers will support you in holding the front line. You can focus on supporting the Republic. If we want to attack New Vegas and regain control, we need their force.
Wonderful. With that problem solved, we can move on to the next step, which is just as important and necessary. But I'll let our scribe explain the situation. He's better at this sort of thing than I am.
Good evening, sir. Allow me to explain the current situation. A war council is unprecedented for us and quite stressful. But I digress. Let's get straight to the point. I invite you to look at the map beside me. The entire northern part of the Mojave Desert is occupied by the enemy. This includes New Vegas, Freeside, McCarran, and the surrounding areas. With their technology and teleportation capabilities, we are often caught off guard. However, thanks to the data you brought back, we were able to trace the energy signatures of their teleportation and locate them. They all originate from Area 51, located in the northwest of the region. We couldn't send troops there in the current situation. That's where you come in, sir. You will need to go to the infamous Area 51, eliminate all the hostiles, secure the area, and stop their teleportation. This will give us a significant advantage and allow us to use their own strengths against them.
Very well. Say no more. I already go.
Since the death of Star Paladin Roland, the Elder McNamara had ordered us to mass-produce T-60 model power armor.
With my men, equipped with these prototype armor, we will discreetly escort you to the entrance of Base 51. The battle at Hoover Dam will simultaneously serve as a decoy for our secret route.
Okay, but don't negate saving the NCR neither.
Don't worry, our scribes have prepared a surprise for our enemies. Indeed! Along with the Knights, we have also produced a small army of iBots. They will help our troops on the front.
Well, that's wrestling. In that case, what are we waiting for, Paladin Hardin? Let's head to that famous Area 51.
I confirm the Enclave and Institute assault on the NCR. Beta 3, go on the offensive. I repeat, go on the offensive.
What a bore. I would have much preferred to be on the front lines, slaughtering these weaklings. But no, sadness.
Huh? What the? Guys, move it. I think we have visitors. Holy shit.
Well, that was intense. Unfortunately, this is where our paths diverge, Courier. We cannot accompany you any further. We must return to the front to help our brothers and sisters in combat.
No problem, Paladin Hardin. I take care of the rest. I have companions who will come to support me. I'll contact you again later when I succeed. If not, it will have been a pleasure to fight with the Brotherhood.
Don't speak ill of it. In any case, be careful. The contents of this mysterious Area 51 are unknown. Even before the Great War, it was the subject of outlandish theories. No one can know what the Enclave and the Institute did there. So don't forget your mission. There must be powerful technologies and weapons there. Secure them, and we can analyze them and use them against our enemies.
Yeah, I know. I also know that aside from its usefulness in this war, you intend to monopolize the base and its technologies. As is your primary mission, you Brotherhood of Steel. But don't worry, you will get what you want. Well, see you later, Paladin Hardin. I'm going to visit that famous Area 51. My companions are probably waiting for me. We'll meet again.